I'm having a day. I just usually come out here to the water. Last night I could not sleep. So I'm like running on E right now. I don't even know how I'm like up and moving. Like I worked out and everything. But like I just got so much stuff on my mind right now. Like what's next and things like that. And I know I can't really worry about what's next, but it's so hard not to overthink and keep worrying about, what's coming next, or like when is it going to happen for me. Like being honest, like let me see if I could put my, so I don't even have my tripod. I just came out here, something just told me to come here. I had left the grocery store and I just came straight out here. But I don't know, sometimes it's just like, what's next? Like literally, what's next? What can I take next? I don't know. But I'm prepared for whatever's next, and I'm ready. I keep saying, like, I'm ready for my next phase. Like, I don't know exactly what my next phase or my next move is going to be exactly, but I'm going to make sure my next move is my best move. Just praying for guidance, praying for protection every day, praying for understanding, because there's things that I cannot understand, and I don't understand why sometimes, and I don't know what's next sometimes, but it's just like you gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. And like I was laughing. I was on the phone with one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh, what your girls doing tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, well, they're going to the Chris Brown concert tonight." And he was like, "You don't want to go?" And I was like, "No, I'm really worried about putting gas in my car." I'm not worried about a concert. And yeah, I could go to the concert and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm still like, what's next? Like, I go to the concert, then I don't have money to pay my bills. Like, that's in my mind. Like, I think about everything, like the whole thing. I don't know. That's just how I've always been. Like, I just feel like I have matured very, very fast. A lot of things that other people my age are worried about right now, or even the ones older than me, they be worried about the wrong stuff. And I'm not gonna say that it's the wrong stuff. It's just that we're at two different places. Like, I don't know, it's just I'm at a different phase in my life. And I had to mature fast. I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot. I have heard a lot. I've been through a lot. So every day is just I don't even know how to explain it. Hold on, y'all, because somebody talking and yelling and stuff. So I have like the little Bible verses on my phone, and the Bible verse that just came up was Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 8, and it says, "Stop stressing yourself out. God knows what you're facing, and he will provide. He will never fail you." And it's like, I know I'd be feeling like I'm stressing myself, and I could definitely feel it, but I still have to get up and do my makeup. I gotta still get up, put my wig on. I still gotta get up, feed Ali. As much as I just want to stay in the bed, like today, this morning, I wanted to stay in the bed. I woke up. Okay, so I ended up watching the Jay-Z concert last night on somebody's TikTok. But that's another story for another day. Which I could probably watch a Chris Brown concert because somebody gonna live stream it. That's one thing that I do love about TikTok. People just be live streaming everything. I was so excited to watch I watched the whole concert. I seen Beyonce. I seen Rihanna. Like, Beyonce only did one song. She did Drunk in Love. And she was cute with her little jersey on, and then she had on little jean shorts. And then she had dancers, but she only did one song, which was crazy to me. But, you know, they got money. And that concert didn't even end until like 2 something in the morning. And Jay-Z was like, he was going to overtime, so that's going to cost him, I think he said 70 something, 70,000 something dollars to do overtime. But he ended up with Encore. I think that's the last thing he did was Encore. And they did fireworks. I can't remember, but I know he did the New York. I thought Alicia Keys was gonna come out, but she didn't. But anyways, let me get back to what I was talking about. But like, I went to bed and I was just up. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I was just I went to bed, like went and got into bed, and I was just up. Like, I text one of my friends and I was just like, bro, I'm up again, yet again. But I just be up. Like, I'm just running on E. But I'm still trying to come out and present myself well and smile and not be depressed and all of those things. It was a fly. I don't want him by me. And it was a big one of them horse flies. Yuck. But yeah. It's just, I be having my days. I really do. I really be having my days. But I love coming out here, just sitting by the water. It really, really calms my peace. It will give me peace, not calms my peace, but it gives me peace. Being by the water really soothes me. I think that's one blessing that I always say, like, living right here by the water, it's just a blessing. Yeah. I just love looking at my phone and them little quotes come up. Because I'm definitely, I know that I'm stressing myself. And I just want to figure stuff out. But I know that I'm ready for the next phase of my life. Like, I know that. I don't know. And then, like, right now, I'm also doing, like, a fast. So, hopefully that will give me a little bit more clarity. So today, so far, I did eat some pistachios because I was so hungry and I was just like, yeah, I don't know what else to do. And especially with this virus going on, I'm kind of scared to eat certain things. So, I had to eat something. But, I don't know, y'all. I just be chatting. But sometimes I just need to talk to somebody, and I don't really have anybody to talk to. And yes, I could talk to my therapist, but I gotta pay for that every time. And right now, that's another bill. But if I could just talk my feelings out, and then maybe this could help somebody else, you know, I don't know. I genuinely want to help people. That's what I want to do. Like, even when it came to, like, doing events and stuff like that, like, I enjoy doing nonprofit events, but then it just became like a job, and I became like tired of it. Like, for something that I actually like doing and I actually have a calling to do it. Like, I've worked in the corporate world, but working in the nonprofit world, it was just like, maybe I could help, but I don't know. I just want to help. I have a helping spirit. I have a kind spirit. But because I have a kind spirit, it gets me drained very fast. But I just got to find a way for me to work with my hands. Like God says, work with your hands. Oh my gosh. What? Let me look up that. Hold on. It's a Bible verse. Work with your hands. Work with your hands. Bible verse. Hold on. Give me a second. See. Okay. Instructions. Anyone who has to steal instead of work with their. Okay. So Ephesians chapter 4, chapter 4, verse 28. It says, instructs anyone who used to steal to instead work doing something useful with their hands to share with those that need. I never had to steal, but it's like keep using your. It says use your hands, use your hands. It just something that it keeps saying. First Thessalonians, I think that's how you say it, and that says the same thing. Basically, work with your hands. Make it your ambition to lead in a quiet life. You should mind your own business and work with your hands, as we told you. Like I definitely, and then like Psalms number 91, that Bible verse speaks out to me so many times. It's just like the Bible verses always bring me clarity. But I just be needing that protection. And I actually had last night that Psalms 91 had popped up on my phone, and I actually did some knowledge to it, and it says 7 things that you could get from Psalms 91. It says it's praying against evil, and each target from your life, from your family, from your darkness. And then it says it's also canceling every assignment of darkness assigned against you. Then it says it lets power let every power to steal. So like anything that is supposed to destroy you or frustrate you, those plots will be taken away or will be resolved. Then it's like for divine protection over your home, your relationships, your relationships and your career and things like that. And then it says let the fire of God consume every evil counsel formed against you. So again, protection. It's just so much protection, and decreeing victory and peace over your life, and no weapons formed against you will prosper. So like I said, when Bible verses pop up on my phone, I try to seek clarity. Like I said before, I always say, your relationship with God doesn't have to look like the other person's relationship with God, because God is within you. And I don't want to go on a tangent, because people always have like different thoughts about God and stuff like that, but I just say God is real. I don't care if you call him Buddha. I don't care if you call him Allah. I don't care what you call him. When people be like, oh, I'm an atheist and I don't believe, that's when I'm a little scared, because I do feel like it's a higher being. Even if you want to say the universe or whatever, it's a higher being. It's not just we ourselves. And I'm never going to just preach to someone if they don't want to hear it. So yeah, but that's just me. I'm just sitting here ranting. What I do best, I'll be having so many thoughts in my brain, and sometimes I just want to release them. But yeah, this is my healing journey. Every day I'm choosing to wake up and work out, and I'm choosing to put my best foot forward, even though it's very hard. And like I said, I'm not working right now. I've done so many interviews. I've done so many job applications. Like when I go in the house, I'm gonna do some more. But I mean, a lot of people, like I went to a job fair the other day, and they said 600 people signed up just to be a receptionist. Just imagine how many other people have signed up for other programs. And when we even pulled up, we had to like go through the little line, and then you could go to the orientation, which I'm not gonna lie, I felt like it was a waste of my time for going, because I spent a whole bunch of gas. But at the same time, it was an opportunity, and I don't want to miss any opportunities. Maybe I was there for a good reason. I did run into one of the young ladies that I used to work with. We had an internship together, and I hadn't seen her since that internship, so it was so good to see her. So maybe that was a reason for me to, go there. So I always think I'm at the right place at the right times. So hey, but I just don't want people to understand that I'm not perfect. I'm never going to fake like I'm perfect. I have my flaws like the next person. I have my issues like the next person, but what I try to do differently is not to stop and not to make it anybody else's problem. Like, I try to figure it out, like, not speaking bad about anybody or anything like that, but like, nobody can help. I'm not going to say that they can't help me or they won't try, but like, these are my bills. These are the things that I got for myself, and I know that I'll be able to keep doing these things. Like, it's not going to get taken away from me. I might have to sell my house, but I'd rather sell it before it just goes into foreclosure, or, you know, or I'd rather rent it. Like, I that's just how I think. It's a bee. Hi, bee. But it's just so many thoughts. But I've sat in my thoughts and I have understood outcomes. Like, if I had to move with my grandparents, or I had to move, I don't know, but I will figure it out. I always say I will figure it out. That's one thing that I definitely can say. I definitely understand outcomes. And I think the planner in me is the part that I have, like the A, B, and C role in my brain. But honestly, I just be wanting to have a release, like somebody to give me that peace. And it make me want to cry, but like, I deserve that peace. I've never, even as a child, I feel like I've never had that peace. Like, I've never had that peace. So when I have that peace, I'm going to be so grateful for that peace. And it's sad to say, but I just say every time, like, I really grew up so fast. And it wasn't like, but let me not even keep talking to y'all. This video is probably long as fuck, but I just needed to rant. I'm gonna sit out here for a little bit longer, but yeah.